Hey there, retro gamers! I'm the classic and retro gamer, and today we're heading straight back to the glorious 1980s. Big hair, radical music, and some of the most epic video games ever made. This was the era of pure, max-level fun. We're diving into a game that turned a regular job into an adventure, Trashman. Just hearing the name brings back the squeaky, beepy sounds of the ZX Spectrum booting up. Trashman wasn't about saving princesses or blasting aliens. It was about real-world heroics, keeping the neighborhood clean, one pixelated trash can at a time. Simple, satisfying, and ridiculously addictive, Trashman proved you don't need fancy graphics to make something special. How many games let you be the unsung hero of the suburbs? Trashman put you in the boots of a regular dude with a very important mission. Every house was a new challenge. Every street a new level to conquer. Clearing a whole street before the timer ran out, that was a true victory, so buckle up. We're about to explore what made Trashman tick, who created it, and why we're still talking about it today. This isn't just a retro review, it's a celebration of a game that found fun in the most unexpected place. Let's do this. It's time to talk Trashman. The year is 1984. The world is grooving to Ghostbusters, and the ZX Spectrum is king in the UK. This little black computer with rubbery keys was a gateway to a million worlds, and its game library was massive. In the middle of this creative explosion, a new hero emerged, Trashman. Published by New Generation Software, already known for high-quality titles, Trashman was their quirky masterpiece. Unlike the endless space shooters and maze games, Trashman was grounded in reality, but with a fun, exaggerated twist. In 1984, video games were the Wild West. Developers tried wild ideas, and creativity was everything. Trashman used the Spectrum's limited color palette and simple sounds to create a world that was charming and instantly recognizable. When that cassette tape finally loaded, you were transported from your bedroom to the quiet streets of a British suburb, ready for a big job. The game turned everyday life into an epic challenge. It was relatable, funny, and a breath of fresh air in a market full of spaceships and wizards. Trashman wasn't just a game, it was a perfect snapshot of the creativity and charm of the 8-bit era. It stood out because it was so different and so much fun. In a word, awesome. So who dreamed up Trashman? That would be Gareth Briggs, the mastermind who turned a simple job into a legendary game. Briggs was a key player at New Generation Software, a small but mighty force in the UK gaming scene. He coded Trashman into existence, packing it with heart and humor. The idea was bold. Make a game about a regular job, not fantasy or escapism. Briggs designed Trashman as a perfect loop of challenge and reward, making even emptying a bin feel thrilling. Back then, creators like Gareth often worked solo, pouring passion into every pixel. Trashman was more than code. It was a vibe, a cheerful, determined spirit that stuck with players for decades. Rock on, Gareth Briggs. Here's the plot. You are Trashman, the new municipal refuse collector, and it's your first day on the job. Your mission? Collect trash from every house on the street before time runs out. Start at one end, grab each bin, empty it into your truck, and return it to its spot. No shortcuts. The neighborhood expects top-notch service. It's not just about work. It's about being a pillar of the community. Will you be a trash-collecting superstar? Or will you get run over, bitten by a dog, or run out of time? The simple plot, do your job, do it well, is what makes Trashman so charming and replayable. So, how do you play? The controls are simple. Walk left, right, pick up, and put down a bin. Walk from your truck to the house, grab the bin, haul it back, empty it, and return it. Sounds easy, right? Not so fast. Traffic comes out of nowhere, and if you're not careful, you'll get flattened. Some houses have angry dogs ready to nip your ankles, turning a simple walk into a stealth mission. The clock is always ticking, so efficiency is key. Find the quickest route, avoid hazards, and get those bins emptied fast. Do a good job, and homeowners might tip you. So satisfying. All these details, traffic, dogs, tips, truck, create an addictive gameplay loop. Easy to learn, tough to master. That's the secret sauce of a truly great game. Trashman nails it. What made Trashman stand out? First, the concept. Nobody else was making games about everyday jobs. It was all wizards and spaceships, but Trashman turned garbage collection into an adventure. The humor was huge, from the street names to getting comically flattened by cars. The game never took itself too seriously. For its time, the graphics were bright, colorful, and full of personality. The animation was smooth, and each house felt like part of a real neighborhood. New generation software squeezed every bit of charm out of the Spectrum's hardware. The gameplay was unique, a meditative, satisfying loop of pickup, empty, return. It was one of the first job simulators paving the way for future classics. The little details, the truck's compactor, the jingle for tips, the angry dog, made the world feel alive. All these elements combined into a perfect storm of 8-bit awesomeness. Trashman wasn't just a game, it was an experience. Hilarious, challenging, and unforgettable. That's why it captured gamers' hearts. Decades later, we're still talking about Trashman. Why? Nostalgia, for sure. It's a time machine for anyone who grew up with a ZX Spectrum. But it's not just nostalgia. The gameplay loop is so solid it still holds up today. Clearing a street without getting flattened is just as tense and exciting as ever. Easy to learn, hard to master, timeless design. The quirky, lighthearted vibe is infectious, and the Trashman is an underdog hero you can't help but root for. This game has soul, made with passion and fun, and it shines through every pixel. Trashman is a testament to the creativity of the 8-bit era. It proves you don't need a huge budget to make something special, just a great idea and a lot of heart. So here's to Trashman, the ZX Spectrum classic that still cleans up after all these years. I'm the classic and retro gamer. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more retro gaming content. See you next time.